Ever since I first heard him when I was 10, and I think I must have heard Blue Suede Shoes. I was a little girl in England, and it sounded like the most thrilling and exciting music in the world. It must have come on a record with a cover, and I must have seen Elvis on the cover. Bam, the heart went. I've been a slave ever since. It was interesting because when we went into the kitchen, Priscilla says she even now hears his footsteps coming down the stairs and can hear him laughing in another room. And there is a real feeling that any second now that somebody would come through the door and open a fridge or fix a soft drink or sit on a sofa or something. Really lovely. It's got a completely human family feeling to it. I don't think I thought that maybe it would be kind of different and a bit more standoffish, but it's so welcoming. And it's extraordinary to think of how many thousands, millions of people have been here. And I guess they're all feeling the same as me, is that somehow it's welcomed us. It's made us part of the family and welcome, and anybody who loved him is loved back again. Wonderful. I think the United Kingdom just fell in love with him completely. They got it completely. And all subsequent artists all know that Elvis was the one. All of them, the Beatles, all the greatest artists in the world since Elvis have all said the impact he had. And the way he changed rock and roll, of course there was rhythm and blues, there was something, there was everything, because the music he absorbed from all parts and made his own and kind of melded into one. So of course the music was fabulous before, but he made something quite different. He sort of drew everything together and became matchless. Nobody could touch him. He seemed to be head and shoulders above everybody else. So beautiful, so talented, such a musician, such a sweet and generous nature. All the stories, all the people I've talked to, Elvis giving, 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 sorting out people's problems, helping in their lives, handing out money, buying people's houses. Priscilla saying, buying people horses, cars, everything he had, everybody else had as well. Extraordinary man. I love Memphis. I've fallen in love with this part of the world. It's sensational. It's got that wonderful, heady feeling of a great city, but spread out in the way that we don't have in the United Kingdom, because our country's small and our towns are like this and it's very old, But to be here, the generous nature of the people around here must have infused itself into him as well. I think his family and that generosity, going to Tupelo and understanding how all those families shared and looked after each other, and if one person had something, it was shared out with other people, and that seems to have spread out into this whole way that we've been welcomed as a film crew here. I'm going to come and live here. I'm going to come and work here. If you see somebody strange raking up leaves, that'll be me.